us dominion. And a lot of times we don't understand the dominion that we have. And so many times we walk powerless because of the giant that's in us. But before we ever had an issue, before we ever had a problem, in the beginning, in the book of Genesis, God gave Adam dominion. And what is dominion? Dominion is power. Dominion is authority. And Sister Tracy, because of life and life obstacles, we release and diminish our dominion based on happenstance. What is happenstance? Things that happen in our life, we diminish its power because of happenstance. This happened to me, so that means I have no power. I lost my job, so that means I have no power. I lost my car, so that means I have no power. Listen, smallest things will make us feel that we have no power. Somebody walked out of my life, so I have no power. Life happens, and y'all hear me, and y'all can finish it. What? Minister Clark got so tired of me saying that, and I know she did. Because when you are going through life, guess what? We don't want to hear that, but it's needful.
Right.
Rich people talk about what? Money and success. Because we feel that we don't have it, we don't talk about it. But the devil is a liar. I'm going to change my language. This morning my husband said something, but I misunderstood what he said. I thought he said, I'm broke. But he said, I'm tired of being broke. I said, you what? I said, no, I ain't broke now. I may not have two nickels to rub together, but I am not broke. I learned to change my language. There are times where we have challenging times, but I'm not going to keep saying that I'm broke. Why? Because the Bible says that I shall be the lender, and if I'm going to be the lender, that means I can't be broke. I can't be broke. So what giants are we facing? How do we cut things at the root? I told y'all last week, we have this bushel. Good God, that thing is aggravating. It is humongous. And Tanya, it covers my whole front porch. And we have a wraparound porch. And that thing covers the whole front porch. I don't even want to walk on the front porch because it fans out and it covers. And so my husband, he cut it one time. And I was like, why is that thing growing back? It's about to aggravate me. He said, Lucky, I gotta cut the roots. I said, good God Almighty, if you cut things at the root, it will not grow back. But if you play with it, if you just pity pat it, it's gonna grow back. Y'all know how we do. We play with the enemy of your mind that tell you you're never gonna come out of your situation. And because you don't cut it at the root and tell the devil, it looked like I'm not coming out, but I am a winner. You gotta learn to cut stuff at the root. The devil will tell you that your child will never be saved, but you gotta tell the enemy the devil is a liar, because the Bible says, train up. God, train up a child. It don't look like they're going the way right now, but you said, the Bible says, train up a child in the way they shall go. Not the way I want them to go. Because to be honest, I wish my son right now was in medical school, engineering school, some other school. But he's not.
You'll need to connect to the internet first.
Sorry, Siri. But he's not. He's not. So you know what I gotta do? I train him up in the way that he should go. And when he get old, he shall not depart. And depart is the truth. Good God Almighty. We gotta learn foundation that if we train them up in the things of God, even though it don't look like the path that I want them to go down, but if they return back to God, that is the truth. It's the truth. And so we see here in this text, we see that David and Goliath, we heard this thing so many times. Everybody have heard the story of David and Goliath. But I want us to get a new illumination of it, because this thing was about perspective. It's about how I see life and how I see each other. Jazz, right now, you don't see your life coming out, and sometimes you get weary, and sometimes you get so depressed about life. But guess what you do? You keep coming. It's just like the woman that was bent over for 18 years. The woman that was bent for 18 years, she was bent. She couldn't even hold herself up. But guess what she did for 18 years? She went to the synagogue. She went to the temple. Day by day, Dawn, she went. She couldn't even walk, but she went. But one day she went and she met Jesus. And Jesus said, from this day forward, you shall be made whole. Woman, will thou be made whole? And can I tell you something, Kaya? I don't care what your issue look like, but if you keep going, and if you keep trusting God, if you learn to cut things at the root, I tell you what, God will make a way somehow. My grandmother used to say it like this: he may not come when you want him to. Y'all can finish it, but it's always whole time. He's always. So we see here where the story of David and Goliath. And Mr. Clark, it was a setup. Our life is a setup. But we don't see it that way. We're seeing it as woe is me, and I'm going through all of this. But life is going to bring obstacles. I'm just sorry. I wish I could tell you that you don't have to go through anything. But you do. We do. And as long as we live, we will. But it's all about perception. And David was set up. His father asked him, he told him, he said, David, take your brother some lunch. He was not even supposed to be over at Saul's camp. But his eldest brothers was there in the army of Saul. And David's father, Jesse, as a concerned parent, as we all are, Jesse really wanted to see what was going on. Yeah, he wanted to see what was going on over there in the army of Saul. So he told him, he said, take your brother some lunch. And when he took his brother some lunch, David was there. And he heard something. And Goliath, listen, do we have a giant in our life that torments us every day? Come on, let's be honest, because that's how we pour down strongholds, Don. That's how we pour down strongholds. Can I tell y'all something? God don't tell you to take your life, but it's an enemy, it's a giant every day wrestling you, telling you nobody will miss you. Take your life and die. It's not going to get easier. You're not coming out. That's a giant. But if we don't have power, we can't pour down the strongholds of our mind. Stuff don't happen. People don't say I'm a robber bank in the morning when they wake up, but they plotted it. They thought about it. They processed it. And that's a giant. And every day, Sister Tracy, the Bible says, for 40 days, day and night, this giant called Goliath. Goliath was over 9 feet tall. And the Bible says his armor that he had on weighed over 125 pounds. So the Israelites, because they was much smaller, they were afraid. And how many of us are afraid to combat the enemy? And can I be honest? Sometimes the enemy is within. Sometimes the enemy is within.